taxes are going to be your biggest thing that you're looking at when you look at property. Really, it's going to be the cost to develop the property, because this is money you're putting into your ground. It's really not going into your house. And so a lot of people will run out and wow, I got a great deal on 2 acres. We're ready to build. They didn't find out ahead of time what it was going to cost to build on that land, and now the house they wanted to build they can no longer afford, because $70,000 that they thought they had to budget towards their house now is going into fill dirt and a septic system and a well. So it's really important to actually have in your purchase agreement that you have a contingency in there, to at least have an excavator look at it, so you know going in, before you buy that land, what it's going to cost to put that house on there, because that really is the one thing that changes the price per square foot more than anything. And people get caught by surprise, and I run into it all the time. And there's a certain part of Freeland here, I think I've talked to people that own just about every piece of property, and I've yet to see one house get built. Because when they find out what it's going to entail and the cost involved in just developing their land so it's suitable for a house, no one can afford the build anymore. So what comes first, builder or designer? Definitely builder. Again, you have to know where the house is going. You have to get an estimate on what it's going to cost to put that house there. But also in design, a lot of times, people can bring me something they're looking at. It doesn't even have to be the exact house, but I can give them a ballpark anyway, saying this is where your range is probably going to fall, depending on the ground you're building on, right? So again, it's kind of like going and buying that lot before you know what the cost is to develop it. Same thing with a plan. There's no sense spending $1,000 to have a print drawn up just to find out you can't afford to build that house. And so a builder can definitely help you along the way, saying this could make a drastic difference. Getting rid of your walkout basement that you want, and we don't have any hills around here to build one into, so we have to dig it all out. That can be a major change in your budget right there. If you're willing to forego that walkout basement maybe and do daylight wall, we can save you a lot of money. So there's things like that you could get drawn in the first time instead of revision after revision and paying someone to do it constantly.